I'm going to show you a little bit of a trailer. It's a little introduction about the Metaverse. So there we go. So the Metaverse is a vision of what many in the computer industry believe is the next iteration of the internet. A single, shared, immersive, persistent 3D virtual space where humans can experience digital life. Some of the technologies that provide access to this virtual world, such as virtual reality, VR headsets, and AR, augmented reality glasses, are evolving quickly. Today, the Metaverse is used for various purposes, including social networking, online gaming, education, and training. It can be used to create virtual worlds that mirror the real world, or they can be used to create entirely new and imaginary worlds that can only hold the limitation of the engine it's built on, too. So it was already playing at another time because I was not quick enough. But we're going back to Bastiaan as well. So what's your view on the Metaverse?
Yeah, short answer is I know it's the future. It makes sense in every sense of the way. So we are just talking about still growing up with the NES, and we know what kind of quality of games you had. What is it, 25 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
The way it looked, and if you just see that rate of progress, yeah, it's absolutely insane. If you now walk around in these games that have been built on Unreal Engine 5, it's uncomparable to what we played with 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the rate of improvement, it isn't slowing down. It's getting better and better, more realistic,
Yeah.
and we're getting these new technologies. So VR has now really gotten to a point like it's almost like a lot of people have an Oculus Quest 2,
Mm-hmm.
or the newer variants that are coming out. People are getting used to its existence, but the next step is really going to be AR. AR is going to be massive. I believe that very strongly,
Okay.
and we're slowly going to a world where it is, and especially Neuralink, throw Neuralink in the equation as well, and other similar technologies that will come, will go to a world where you always live with some degree of digital overlay in your life, that you'll get used to, and you'll be hesitant to live without, just like you're now hesitant to live without your phone.
Yeah.
You'll always carry these digital overlays, and you'll get to this point where digital items that aren't materially there but are perceived by all of us because we're all using the same technology, they'll become an integral part of our life, you wouldn't want to live without it anymore. And that really is what the Metaverse eventually will be. It will be bridging that gap between digital and physical reality.
It's crazy though, because like you see a lot of movies that they built around it and you'd be like, haha. But if you look at like some videos, and not even that long ago, maybe 20 years or whatever, and they're talking about, or maybe a bit longer, but they talk about internet even. And it was like, whoa. And same with a mobile phone, you can't imagine that you could have done so many things with your phone when then we talk about I was 11 and had like a Nokia, like the first time with a bit of color in the back. That was huge. But that was something went so quickly. So, and the technology goes faster and faster. So what you're saying is 100% true. And I believe it as well, because we will be more and more in need of it. Like it's something we get used to. Children are almost born with the phone in their hand. So Can you imagine how it is in like 20 or 30 years or maybe 50 years? I don't think you even, like when we're old, we are going to look like, wow, that is crazy. 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely, and in many cases, it will make our lives a lot better. In the end, we operate on information, and having the right information available when you need it is just like productivity will spike immensely, and taking care of ourselves will be much easier. Interacting with other people can become much easier. Obviously, you'll always see those downsides, but I think we always make the mistake of overemphasizing those downsides. So we talk a lot about why phones are bad for you, but like the conversation should really be like, how insane is it that you can drop me anywhere in the world and I know how to find my way back home? That is so massive.
And in need, like if you're in need of help, all those things, like it's crazy when in a way, my mom is saying, yeah, well then, I had to go to the doctor for your dad, and then I had to walk all the way to the town to go to a phone or anything. That's dangerous because so many lives, end too quick because of it. But yeah, of course, in another way, there's like a lot of lives always end as well because of a phone, because of driving with it. So it will always have a bad and a good thing, but that is always the case of anything that will come around. It is how it is.